Hey guys, we're back in the Darkside Detective for case number 2. Just lower this music. Okay, Tom alone. Let's start. Case summary. Dooley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. Let's start. Tom alone. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? No, I've some overdue books to drop back. So that purple swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here? Come on now, detective. You're hardly gonna arrest the weather? The things you'll try to do to justify this department. Let's get this over with. Can I get this? It's kind of loud. These statues make me uncomfortable. They're not very welcoming. They should at least be reading a book or wearing glasses or something. Before this was the library, it was where the mayor kept her lion collection. Oh right, that clears that up, so... Plaque. This is a library. What a helpful plaque. No kidding. The same thing. How many cases do we need to solve, do you think, to get a car that doesn't leak in the rain? Keeps us fresh, sharp even. We'll be done in a jiffy, detective. There's nothing else, right? Okay, let's go in. Fines for being late? How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. His name is Patrick. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets you want to see go bye-bye? Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No? Dude, this dude. Corruption. Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm. And, you know, the ghosts. Ghosts? What? A silent sigh. Shh. What were you saying about ghosts? The place is haunted. You know, the usual stuff. The usual? Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing off the readers. And you say a kid is to blame? He's the only one here often enough, suspiciously often if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do, or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests and or a questionable ghost-busting startup to come fix this. Is this supposed to be a reference, oddball? Oh. Wait. Is that from Supernatural or no? I don't know. What books did Dooley borrow? He had Rules to Have Two, Roswell, New Mexico, Where the Aliens Really Experiment on Us, and The Law. What is it and do we really need it? Hey, what happened to librarian reader privilege? Not a real thing, buddy. I take it you gave up on the law book. Not enough pictures. What's that you're reading? Skylight, the heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of a what now? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. I'm at the part where it's her prom night, and he promised to take her, but the clocks went forward and now it's on at night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting? What? It sounds awful, detective. I was trying to be nice, Dooley. Please cooperate with me. If you need anything else, I'll be here, unless I'm not. That's very helpful. Is this your to-read pile? Oh, I've read all those. The desk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. How is it missing a leg? These brownouts seem like they'd make for frustrating reading conditions. From a certain angle, this looks like silly sideshow clown hair. I thought you found owning books suspicious. It is. What kind of secret stuff are you reading that you can't get it from your local library? Maybe people just like having their own books. Maybe it's a germ issue. Germs? You really will believe in anything Hollywood tells you. Wow, like I'm having trouble reading. Let's go in the office. The computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow, so they can store more books in it. Never know when I'll need to cut something in half, or a lazy approximation of half. Ooh. Nice. I got this for Doris last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ante this time. Whoa! She taped her face onto the girl. Same, girl, same. Is that the vampire? Looks weird. Even the lamp is flickering. An old photocopier. Can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt? Just mine, now that I think of it. That's the price of working out, I guess. I mean, he does look pretty ripped from his pixel. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. Looks like some of these coats have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. Button and scissors. Is there anything else? I really enjoy the access to secret areas this job gets us. Staff only, not on our watch. You're not wrong there. It is fun. An old elevator? Where's the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. What the hell? Can I? Oh, okay. The button for the 4th floor is missing. Tetraphobia. Tetraphobia? Fear of the number 4. It's quite common for buildings in China to be missing the 4th floor. You know why? It's because 4 in Chinese sounds like the word death. That's why. But the 4th floor is there. Just the button is missing. Oh yeah. And we're not in China. You have all the answers, don't you? I get why they're called elevators when they're going up. But shouldn't they be called descenders when going down? Sci-fi and fantasy children. Okay. Ooh. Don't blink. Ah, Weeping Angel. Seriously, that episode was so scary. What did the rabbi and the priest talk about in the library? I don't know. Nothing. Libraries are a place of quiet respect and solitude, which they were both respecting. You need to work on your stand-up material. What odd leaves that plant has? That's... Is this a typo? Just the dead tree where Doris dries her stockings. Let's go to sci-fi. What the? It just moved. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living the adventures of ye Darkside bailiff and his squire Dooley. Such a nerd. Glum tales of the sad venture. Me. I like these magnetic chess sets. I don't think those pieces are magnetic. Sure, how else would they be moving, detective? Ghosts, obviously. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger, until I found out they had to go into space. Looks like some of the rocket's aluminium is coming off. That could be useful. Can we cut the metal strip? I don't know. Fantastic orbit. Drowned in moonlight. Strangled by her own bra. How convenient. I'd have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. I don't know. It doesn't look like there's anything here. I never understood this section. How can something be fiction and science? I don't know what to do with you sometimes. Get me a raise? You wish. Children's section. Is this the kid? What about this one? The words are short, and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range, and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it, because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. I hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities. Feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on their good side when the inevitable happens. I've always loved trains and trams. Not monorails, though. Thinking they're better than everyone because they're up in the air. Why your parents don't look... Oh my gosh. Nobody, not one person needs kids to be talking like that, like there is somebody invisible with them. A, B, C, is easy as 4, 5, 6. Isn't it 1, 2, 3? There's a cold draft coming from the vent. That can't be good for this kid's health. That's why he's crazy. He's talking to ghosts. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. It's hiding something. A Viewmaster. I loved those as a kid. I'll take this and see if I can find a use. It's times like these that I miss walking the beat. Okay. Oh, no. Well, that's not right. Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's nothing. Okay. Bad baby incites a riot. It's a teddy. It's a I told you it's a teddy. Teddy was evil all along. You look familiar. Have I arrested you before? No, it's Alice's teddy. Who are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. Yeah, snitches get stitches. Modern media is really making our job hard. Can I look at the floating book? This is to look at like those picture things, right? Okay. Dinosaur was moved. Okay, well, let's try to go upstairs then. Reading room, hobby. Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library. Nope, not one word of that is true. Do you have one brown coat you wear all the time, or a wardrobe full of the same style? It's a nice coat. Oh, hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh, hello. My name's Roxa. I'm here to study the strange going-ons. I guess that's why you're here too, detective. Oh, sure, that's me. Always investigating stuff. On purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much. But there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people? Fair point. Can we take it? No? You look uncomfortable, Dooley. It's this whole reading room thing. I mean, should we be reading right now? Can I not read anywhere else? Does the room itself read? And if so, what does it read? You have a special mind, Dooley. Chief Scully says that's why she assigned me to your department. I hope there's nothing contraband in this pile. I wish. You know what I mean. I don't know. So ghost hunting, eh, detective? That's class, because there is a whole bunch of eerie mumbo-jumbo going on here. So you noticed then. I'm majoring in the occult at TLU. You can do that? I thought all that stuff was banned. Somebody has to catalog and ban it all, detective. Right. It's all fairly hush-hush. So what does one study with occultism? Whatever you want. I went with computer science so I wouldn't be studying two impractical subjects. Good call, Roxa. From experience, I can tell you that the occult doesn't pay much. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. Microfilm room. It's broken. If I want to look at any microfilm, I'll need to find another way to do so. It's radiating energy like Roxa said. I think there may be a clue, possibly. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. Can I just do this? It's a square peg, round hole situation. Oh, I see. Why would anyone have so many filings that they need a cabinet to store them in? Do you think there is such a thing as megafilm? I don't know what that is. What's megafilm? So we can't use this. Can I like plug this into something? Let's see how much we can find online. You didn't say the magic word. Looks like I need to figure out the password. Okay, we'll come back here. Wait, what is this? Smug-faced Paul Conway. We'll be back. Let's go to hobby. He looks like he's jumping. You jump too if somebody shoved a pole up your behind. Dooley. That's inappropriate. Wait a minute. These are printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets, rich enough that he can pay child artists for original works, this guy. Jeez. Why are these fake? Well, you can't have kids painting over the books. Then why even have them at all? Somebody seems to have left some glue here. It's not duct tape, but it could be useful. To glue some shit together. Glue that, no? Okay, guess not. Turning duct tape into pants. Make your nethers sustainable. How to DIY yourself. I'm really good at DIY. I get my sister to do it for me. That's okay. I don't see why we're sticking around here, detective. You couldn't have said that when I picked up the glue, no? Sometimes I feel like you don't see me as anything more than a haha sidekick. I mean, that's basically what you are, Dooley. Just saying. Can I just glue these together? Can I cut the wires? Can't go up here. Let's go ask her for the password then. Your elevator is broken. There's no button for the 4th floor. Yep, I hope you don't want to read any horror books. Well, I would like to be able to go up there. Oh, well then, sorry I guess. Can I have the internet password please? And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? AKA her fanfiction of that vampire dude. No chance. Doris, I need that password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized, so no. Goodbye. Well, oh, give her this thing. Oh, no. What can we do? Can we give him the glue? Or the card? Or the button? Metal, strip, button, scissors. Okay, let's go try talk to that Roxa. Let me give her this. What? Can I glue? Password. Hold up, wait, let's go to the office again. Maybe it's in here. The guy... Oh, wait. No, can I use the scissors on it? No?
A little longer than a few minutes later.
What do you say? Need some film. Can I just cut? Oh. Yeah, let's try that. Spider moths do it again. Sounds like they were on some kind of winning streak instead of having burnt down yet another stadium. Major staff cuts at city library. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh, yep. Just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stocks go up, down, left, right, BA. I shouldn't have read that out loud. I think I may have just summoned something. Crackpot detective claims teenagers' tags were ritual, meant to show the dead that walk among us. Isn't that me? I remember this kid. What the? Hello. Who are you and how did you get here? I am that which can never be unseen, the ooze from your nightmares, the knower of the unknown. Aleister Crowley. Interesting. Right. That's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those that know how to take it. Okay then, I'll bite. Tell me, oh knower of the unknown, what's going on here? I don't rightly know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt that which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the others lies within. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to... You know what? I don't even know how to explain this. The spooky ghost. What was all that again? Yeats, secret room, mad power within. We cool, bro? We're cool. Why are you holding that Viewmaster? And who are you talking to? Actually, we both know it's best if you don't try and explain. As you were, Detective Nutjob. Shut up. I'm talking to a ghost. Wait, can we see? Oh, this is Yeats. Pray, sir, a moment of your time. Another one? Another? Ah, another spirit. Yes, then with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen on your travels that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mysterious man in the silly hat? The very same. I knew he lurked here but somewhere. You mentioned a hidden room? Yes, but on the matter I shall say no more. Not until the beast is gone. But I just want not a word more, sir. Not a word more. Why are you wearing a Viewmaster, Detective? Oh, it's part of the game I'm playing. The game also involves me pretending to talk to invisible people. No need for further questions. Everything has been answered satisfactorily. Goodbye. Okay. What's on this side? Oh, Gale. Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. But not like Jan Tufts with their literary fiction. I wrote useful stuff, like house wiring and how to do own plumbing. Think you could fix the elevator? With right gear I could. I need a button in mind. Well, here you go, honey. What's all this for? Could you use this button to fix the elevator? I can, but won't do. Nothing needs to be conductive to make circuit work. Okay, for you, I got some metal. This should make the button conductive. Here. Could this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see. Looks like it'll do job. Gives a few minutes to pop it in place. Whoa, spooky. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gale. Happy to help. It were fun doing something useful again. She's gone. Wait, I want to go see that kid. Wait, let me just check here. Oh. Pratchett. Oh, hey, big fan of your work. Oh, it's Terry Pratchett. Thanks, not you. Oh. I read your detective books. Wonderfully over the top. Wow, they're just ignoring me. Okay. I think you should read this one. I read this one and thought it was good. Enid Blyton. What's it about? It's a story about this kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rotters, the lot of them. The kid? No, he's charming. I mean the others, occultists, horror writers, and DIY fanatics. Horrors, the lot of them. Can you see the ghosts too, kiddo? Ghosts? What nonsense are you filling his head with, detective? I see them. They're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. But I like them because before they came, the place was empty. Just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading the most dreadfulest books ever written. And Twilight books. Is there anyone in... There's nothing here. Let's just go up there. Oh look, Doris must have finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was... Never mind. Looks like you can get to the roof through here. Thankfully it's locked. I'd rather not go back out in that storm. A collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library, like How to Cook a Dinosaur if you ever catch one, the internet, and other fads. Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum, and MMO Accountancy. Be the fictional banker you always knew you were. Sorry, it's really loud. Oh, it's Edgar Allan Poe. You barely make teenage girls whimper Howie. Only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play on common cliches. Your penny dreadfuls lack true horror. At best, spooky pulp. Your best works aren't even written by you. Charlatan, fraud, undead trickster. If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again, I say, I do not have your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Gah! You're an infuriating man. Ooh. From Axis to Zero Oxygen, a murderer's primer. The dead person murders. Everyone's guilty. Haunted place. It kills. Lemons for every meal. The kickboxing cult. Just quit. No. He's behind you. Are you talking about Dooley? Calvin ate a cop. They've gone to buy poison. Murderer, ninja zombies, and other terrible crossovers. The Pain Giver. Places to die in. He's being such a child. I'm clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my atheistic horror. With your atheistic rubbish. Right, I'll have you, mate. Come at me, you sickly twerp. You too, stop it or I'll put you both in some kind of supernatural slammer. He started it. Oh, I never. It was you and your... I don't care who started it. I'm putting a stop to it. Wait right here. And not a peep. Wait, I want to see the ecstasy. They yearn for blood. X marks the victim. The underwhelmer. The quirky killings. The rash that wouldn't clear. Stabfest. The 6. What's going on here? I didn't take his blasted book. It was that childish Blighton woman. Why don't you tell him that? He would not listen to me. He's convinced I hid it so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current zeitgeist. Zeitgeist? I don't know. My works are vastly superior. Creepy bookshelf. This is one creepy looking bookshelf. These are one hell of an atmospheric fire hazard. Looks like we gotta go get that book. Oh wait, I haven't talked to Dooley. I've never been up here before. Because of the broken elevator? Because it's scary up here. That's one heck of a view of the city. I can't see anything through this Viewmaster. I won't tell anyone if you want to take it off. I will, but not just yet. Let's go get that book. Excuse me, did you steal Lovecraft's book? He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which one has the more frightful book. I took his book in the hopes it would stop their arguing. It seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two fighting? That is not my concern. You want this book? You stop their fight. There's got to be a scarier book than theirs around here. Surely that would stop their bickering. Wait, what's the book called though? Can I not? I can't see it. So we gotta go find a scarier book. You two had best not be causing any trouble, you hear me? We have to find a creepy book. Can we just take her book? Her fan fiction? It's pretty creepy. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Can I sign up for one? No. I'm too busy reading my book to help. Soz. Dooley, can I use your card? It still has fines on it. I bet you wish you'd let me make a deal now, huh? Why is the window onto the roof locked? For health and safety reasons. Can I get the key? Afraid not. Why? For health and safety reasons. Oh, shit. Here. Like this one, yes. Oh, good. But not this one. It's not yours. That's not even your face on it. I guess I gotta go photocopy my face, huh? Wait. Hold up. But I really need a picture of myself. Things I do for this job. We're gonna glue. I feel like I'm back in kindergarten art class. And we're gonna glue it on. This is going to be the least convincing fake ID I've seen in all my years as a cop. Dude, you're terrible at gluing. Here. I like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books like this one. Oh. Well then, here you go, Paul. Paul? My name is Paul. Like it says on the card. My card. Paul. Trashy novel. It's Twilight. Twilight fan fiction. Hold up. Here. Book. Is this my book? No, it is not. What is it? The most horrific novel ever written. And it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah blah blah, reverse vampire, blah blah blah, love story. It sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed? Agreed. Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. I hope the poor chap doesn't know. So shady. Well, they're gone, but now what? I guess I could tie up some of the other ghost loose ends. Let's go get Blyton. I've gotten them to agree on the scariest book. Can I have that novel now? Good. I daren't see why you want this vile thing, but I did promise. Here. Oh, you ruined the kid's illusion, Detective. You have your rotten book. Now leave me alone. What am I going to do with this book? Give them? I guess they're fine. Let's go up here. Again, I say that you and I so shall not converse while Crowley lurks awaiting a slip of my tongue. I met your friend Yeeks. He says you won't stop spying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you want into that room you mentioned. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do, something to read. Why not use the computer to go online? 2 words, safe search. Oh, right. Maybe I can find some kind of a workaround. Please, just stay here and don't do anything. Here, read this. Come on, Frank. Oh. Can I not search it? So he wants to search on the internet. The indescribable rending things that rend indescribably. Sounds about right. I used on the computer. Rakta, you mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How did you get past the internet blocks? Up to something naughty, Detective? Me? No, but I have this. Friend who needs to get past the library firewall. It's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried someone would hack in to steal her unpublished fan fiction. Told you. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. Want me to give it to you so you can use it too? Please. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, are you kidding me? Now, Crowley should be able to browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Okay, I've set it up so you should be able to browse whatever you want. No restrictions. Excellent. You may not want to stick around for this. Right, I'll leave you to your business, so shut the door on the way out. Homie about to look at some ghost hoes, if you know what I mean. Can I just give him this book? You may have the book, sir, but I shall ne'er tell you how to enter the dark place where the heebie-jeebies lay in wait, not while Crowley skulks around seeking that very info. Did I sense? Yes, the beast's eyes are focused elsewhere. The air is clearer now. Well, clearer is maybe not the term I'd use. Come again, sir? Never mind. Just don't go into that room if you can avoid it. As you suggest. Now, what's all this about a hidden room? I'll share what I can. There is a place hidden behind the horror section on the 4th floor. The source of the phantasmic pollution afflicting this building is within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, man. L section. Hear that, Dooley? Hear what? Oh yes, of course. We need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all this? Intuition? Okay, L section. L section. The book Yeats mentioned is missing. I didn't know you were a fan of Lovecraft. You're looking at the Lovecraft section. A bit too godless for my taste. A Lovecraft novel, you say? Oh ho ho, I just happen to have one. Here goes nothing. That seemed to fit with a curious clicking noise. Pull the lever, Crunk.
Pull the lever, Crunk. Wrong lever!
Right, we pull this and... Ooh. Well, there's the hidden door Yeats and Crowley were talking about. Creepy doorways are a recurring motif I'm not too fond of. Let me guess, staying here to cover me again? You got it in one, detective. Try to avoid getting knocked out this time. Oh my god. What is all this? Magica, Aleister Crowley's Guide to the Popular Wizard Game. The Gnostic's Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts. Rituals for Modern Witchuals. These are all contraband occult books. This is quite the nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? These loose wires seem to run to the roof. Oh, this is what's causing the storm, huh? It's because of this. A copy of Ripley's Cast It or Not. It seems to be open on the Summon Spirits page. Maybe if I close it, this whole mess will sort itself out? Ouch. Seems to be charged by this faulty wiring. I wonder where it goes. Onto the roof. Baseball cap. A strange thing to see here. Periodic table of secret magic elements. The Necronominon, a cyclopean cookbook. Oh, wait, no, I want to go back in. 101 ways to get ritual stains out of your carpets. So, what are you doing here? Like the moth to a flame, I am drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles to up the spook factor. A small hole. I don't fit, but maybe I can drop something down to see where it lands. No, I don't have anything. Normal library fare this. Hope this works. Thunk, 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 crash. Now to find where that landed, hopefully without having caused any damage. Let's go. Thunk, 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 crash. Oh, where'd you go? She's gone. Oh my god, was it doors this whole time? Thunk, 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 crash. Up here. What's all this noise? I can't hear myself read. So, kid, what do you know about the other side of that vent? I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring. I found all these neat new books, but the one I read was scary and I ran off. Then the ghosts arrived, but I like them, because now I have friends. See? He meant no harm. Troublemaker, arrest him. Breaking and entering. Into your room of illegal books. Let's say both set of charges cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of the ghost and find him somewhere else to go once in a while. You can join me in the Blood Wolves. What? Blood Wolves? The mayor stopped paying the dip tax, so we just had to change from scouts. You okay with that, kid? Sure. That's great, but back to the task at hand. We need to stop energy flowing into the building and into that book. You'll need to get to the lighting conductor on the roof. Here, have the key. Dooley, we're going to the roof. But it's raining outside. Well, you know what, Dooley? You just gotta suck it up. Because we need to... I really hoped it wouldn't come to this. Here we go. I suppose I've already ducked out of one room this case. I knew I played that card too soon. You did, buddy. You did. So wiring. More of that wiring from the secret room, and it leads to the roof. Do you need me to go all the way up there? Scared of heights? No. Yes. Whoa. The energy seems to be coming from here, but it's too powerful to go near. This is one heck of a light show. Sometimes I wonder if the people of Twin Lakes know how often we save their bacon. I've never saved any actual bacon. I got a cat named Bacon out of a tree once. An example to us all, Dooley. Storm. That storm looks like it's getting nastier. I hope this works. So, what do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible? Looks like the circuit is connecting the book downstairs to this aerial. I guess I should break that circuit, then wire the aerial to the lightning rod, so the power has somewhere to go. So you want it to go here, right? How do we... How do we get these to move? Okay, how do you do this? You're supposed to click on them? Drag? How do you... Oh, I see. This one. Uh, just need those. There we go. Ouch, my hand. Look, detective. The storm is dying out. Imagine that. Okay, we should be able to close the book now. Sweet, let's go. Let's close that book. Bye, ghosts. It's kind of sad. They weren't doing anything. They're just playing chess and shit. Trunk's filled, detective. Though I don't see why we had to take all those books. Dooley, they're contraband. Heavy contraband. We have an agreement then, Doris? You don't fine me for having the books, I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business sans haunting. You should also get that wiring fixed. Ugh, fine. Come on, Dooley, let's get back to the office. See you at camp, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devin. Case closed. Ooh, we did it. Okay, well, ooh, Disoriented Express. Anyway, we'll do the next case next time then. See ya.